Assalamu alaikum. Rock with the law. Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, made my first stop out here checking on a couple of properties. Doing what I need to do. I encourage brothers and sisters, man, to get out here in this corporate world. Meaning that the workforce, to try to get to the bag, try to take care of your family, not to engage too much into a lot of negativities, and especially the youngsters, man. The men, the young brothers, man. I encourage you, brothers, man. To turn a different leaf. From the criminal activities, from the gang activities, and stuff of that nature, man. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. We're moving in a space in society where they're not giving us a fighting chance. They're making everything harder and harder to even try to delve off inside the streets or delve off inside the United States ghetto. They gentrifying everything, and they have so many individuals in place, man, where it's gonna make it harder for you, bro. And always remember this, man, when you guys be on this Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and all that type of stuff, bro, analyze and dissect everything that you guys hear, everything that y'all read, and all that type of stuff. Think in critical terms. Everything ain't always what it seems, because dudes be put on a facade, bro. Dudes will be put on an image. Now let's take the gang culture for a minute, man. Have you ever noticed that when dudes get on the internet, that they try to have this persona that they super tough, they super hard, and all that type of stuff, because they really doesn't have no reputation. They really don't have no status inside their section or anything like that, because if they did, you wouldn't even have to, speak on that, because your action's gonna speak louder than words. And always understand this, man. You're gonna always have haters, bro. I don't care what you do, bro. You can just have a 9 to 5, or you can be out here trying to take care of your family, your kids, your girlfriend, your wife, or something like that. And they'll be mad at you because you're not on the block with them, hanging out on the block with them, buying a little weed, going half and half, and like 2 or 3, 4 people piecing up on the sack, getting some weed or some meth or something like that. But you out here, you trying to work, and you trying to do what you're trying to do, even though you be from the section, but you're trying to, make ends meet for you, your family, have a roof over your head, have a whip, take care of your kids and stuff like that, bro. So you have these guys, man, that what they'll do is they'll call you a buster, they'll call you a coward, they'll call you a punk, they'll call you a bitch ass MF and all that type of stuff, bro. So these are the type of things, man, that you guys may encounter, man, dealing with that quote unquote ghetto persona, because everybody want to be tough, bro. Let me give you some experience, man, from where I come from, bro. Dealing with the Crenshaw district. And this is why it was easy for me to make a transformation. See, I was raised in Carson, California, man, where I had both my mother and my father, right? And I had a skill set that I knew how to do electrical, plumbing, and all that type of stuff, even before I even started getting into trouble and all that type of stuff, bro. So I already had a skill set. So when I delved off into the gang activity and the criminal activity, bro, it was just easy money. You look at the fact that it's a phase that you go through, because you're a teenager, you're going through certain things in life, and you just trying to find your way. But once you realize that love don't make no sense, you start to make a transformation. But it was easy for me to make a transformation because I was raised differently, and when you're raised differently, you can always revert back to what your mother and father was trying to instill in you when you was growing up. Even though, you guys may not want to believe it or not, your parents been there and done that. Wherever you at right now, your parents been there and done that. So they'll tell you like, boy, you ain't nickel slick. What are you doing? We know what you're doing out there and stuff like that. So was easy for me to make a transformation, right? So you have to understand, man, that you can't get rattled when dudes start talking about you. if that don't fit your character, or if don't fit your demonstration, you don't have nothing. You shouldn't worry about that. Let me tell you like this, brother. This world is so vast and it's so big. The gang culture and the criminal activity, brother, it's like a low hanging fruit, where it's like a 1.1% of dudes out here acting a fool. Meaning that, bro, the real world, they don't care about your reputation, bro. They don't care about how many bodies you drop. They don't care how many licks you went on, bro. When you get out here in this corporate world, when you get out here and trying to take care of your family, your kids, you're trying to get a house, you're trying to get a car, you're trying to establish your credit, you're trying to do all this type of stuff, bro. They don't care about your reputation in the hood, bro. These people only care about what you're bringing to the table, what is your skill set, how you can make yourself some money and make them some money at the same time. So they don't care about, brother, how tough you was and how hard you was inside your community, bro. They don't care about none of that stuff, bro. This is why I say, man, that the brothers inside the United States ghettos, they deep in the game and have the rules missing, because they playing the game on a low level, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I deal with these people every day, bro. I'm talking about these people, I deal with them like every day. They are so shrewd when they do business, bro. I'm talking about they shrewd. I done seen these people take companies from dudes, man. I done seen these dudes use law enforcement to basically pull out their own agenda, you know. I seen these people do all type of stuff, bro. And this is why I say, man, this is why I be trying to tell y'all, bro, if you guys don't learn this side of the ball, and once you get into it, bro, you're going to be so far behind. So if you're young, like if you're a young man right now, I'm going to tell you like this, bro, if you're a young man right now, and if you even if you have a record, man, go get a trade in electrical. And once you get that trade in electrical, bro, because dealing with all this AI stuff coming up, you're going to start getting super duper paid. Get a trade in plumbing, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to always need water. They're going to always need plumbing. You're going to get super duper paid. And once you get these trades, bro, then the next step you do is you try to study for your contractor's license. And once you study for your contractor's license, then the sky is the limit, man. You get to deal with the insurance company. You get to deal with so many people. You get to deal with contractors. You get to deal with everything, man, to reach a different level, bro. And once you start seeing that, bro, you're going to see that you're going to make more money on this side of the ball than being out there in the streets. So this is what I'm conveying to you brothers right now, man. Because it's like, irregardless of you a hood factor or something like that, bro, you're going to always have to watch your back. You're going to always have to follow certain type of politics. You can't have certain friends. These dudes, it's like this, bro. You can have a person you grew up with, man, and he's a police officer. Just because he's a police officer or he's a fireman or something like that, they don't want you to be friends with this individual because this dude got a different profession than they do, right? So these dudes, this is what I'm saying. You're limited when you're out here dealing with this low level fruit, bro. You know, your son can be in the law enforcement. Your daughter can be in the law enforcement. Your cousin can be in law enforcement. Anybody, they be like, bro, these people are human beings. They just like you, but they just got a different type of job, bro. So it's always to have friends, brother, in every sector. And if you don't, you're never gonna elevate, bro. You know, and if you let a person dictate and tell you who you can be friends with, bro, you're really not standing on business, man. You're not really the man you claim to be, bro. Stop following the politics of the streets, bro, because the politics of the streets are not fair for you, bro. You're never gonna win. They always saying the internet is undefeated. Nah, bro, it's not the internet that's undefeated. It's the streets that's undefeated, bro. The streets is undefeated to the point because their reward is a must. Either you're gonna succumb to something of your demise, you're gonna be in jail, or you just gonna be stuck in the hood on some ghetto type, fabulous type stuff, bro. So I'm saying to you brothers, man, inshallah, and your sisters as well, man. Try to get to the bag, man, best way you can. You know, try to get to a different level. And if dudes, people don't like you, they just don't like you, man. They talk about me like a dog, man. They said I'm a mark. They said I'm a buster. They said I'm a coward. They said I'm working with the feds. They said I'm a rat or any things of that nature. But you know what? That stuff don't penetrate me because I know it's not me, man. I don't care about none of that stuff. See, now, if they would have caught me when I was 21, 22, 23 years old, yeah, I probably would have been crashing out or something like that. But, man, come on, man. It's like, it doesn't even matter, bro, because I don't live that lifestyle. And once you don't live that lifestyle, bro, you know, it doesn't matter what somebody say about you, bro. They call dudes fags. They call dudes this. They call dudes that, bro. They just try to, what they try to do is, brother, they try to push your buttons to the point to get you to crash out on something, man, that you're not. Your freedom is everything, man. Your freedom is everything. Your family is everything, man. And always remember, man, don't crash out, man, because somebody lying on you, bro, because this is what these dudes do. They lie all the time. They'll say they know you better than they know you. I heard a dude say he was on the case with me and Big U, man. I was like, huh? I said, okay, that's a lie. He lying. Okay. So once I heard that, I was like, okay, this nigga just lying. So this the thing, man. When you rolling out here in this land and you dealing with society and you dealing with everything, man, that's gonna get you over the hump, bro. Continue to do that, man. Pay attention to your family. Pay attention to your loved ones, man. And always move forward like you supposed to, man. And don't worry about the jargon because everybody's not gonna like you, bro. And always do what you need to do, man, to get ahead, bro. Assalamu alaikum.